As per the directions of the International Crime Tribunal, 4 detained Jamaat leaders, including its Amir Maulana Motiur Rahman Nizami, Secretary General Ali Hassan Muhammad Mujahid, Assistant Secretary Generals Muhammad Kamaruzzaman and Abdul Qadir Mullah, were produced before the tribunal on the 2nd of August. The tribunal asked the concerned authority to detain until the next order. Tight security measures were taken to avoid any untoward situation. Jamaat leaders dropped down from the same prison van at 10 a.m. in the morning. Initially, they were taken in the tribunal prison cell. Later, the prosecution team of the tribunal, led by Chief Prosecutor Ghulam Arif Tipu, took their position in the court. Lawyer for the Jamaat leaders also joined the session. Senior lawyers and country's prominent lawyer took preparation to fight for Jamaat leaders. Jamaat leaders were brought as well at the court at 10:30 a.m. The tribunal, led by its chairman, Justice Nizamul Haq Nasim, entered the court. At the beginning, the chief prosecutor informed the court that as per the tribunal directives, the jail authority has produced the detained Jamaat leaders with the allegation of committing war crimes during the War of Independence. The lawyer for the Jamaat leaders stood and filed 3 petitions. They submitted the legal documents and Vokalatnama to the court. The court granted the petition. They filed another petition seeking bail. The tribunal asked them to submit the petition to the registrar and then come as per the procedure. The lawyers also expressed their desire to meet the detained leaders to consult the legal issues. The tribunal rejected their petition and said it will be allowed later. The legal counsels of Jamaat briefed the journalist.
আমরা তাদের পক্ষ থেকে আজকে তাদের মামলা পরিচালনার জন্য আমরা ওকালতনামা দাখিল করেছি.
Today is the day of appearance of the suspected accused. Accordingly, they were produced. On behalf of them, we have submitted Okalotnama. The court has granted that. The court also directs to produce them on next day and until they have ordered the jail authority to keep them detained. We have submitted 3 petitions, one for seeking record and legal documents, second for recalling order, and last one for legal attorney. We also filed petition to withdraw the arrest warrant that issued in last 26 July.
রিকলিং অর্ডার চেয়েছিলাম যে গ্রেফতারি পরোয়ানা এটা 26 তারিখে যে তাদেরকে গ্রেফতার দেখানো হয়েছে সেইটাকে প্রত্যাহারের জন্য আমরা আবেদন করেছিলাম। 10 মিনিট সময় চেয়েছিলাম আমরা আসামিদের সাথে সাক্ষাতের জন্য যে তাদের সাথে আমাদের কিছু কনসাল্ট দরকার আছে। আদালত বলেছে নট টুডে।
The father said warrant of arrest had been issued against the Jamaat leaders illegally. They said Jamaat leaders have been produced with false allegation. These allegations are made just to harass them politically, aiming bringing an end of the Islamic politics. The father said the tribunal has no right to issue arrest warrant as the prosecution team failed to specify any particular allegation or place of occurrence or time of occurrence against the Jamaat leaders.
Thirdly, একটা দরখাস্ত দিয়েছি যে ওয়ারেন্ট অফ অ্যারেস্ট ইস্যু করেছেন ওনারা আগের ডেটে সেই ওয়ারেন্টটা প্রত্যাহার করার জন্য।
We have filed petition to withdraw arrest warrant because there is no specific allegation against them, so the court has no right to issue arrest warrant. It is said that 2 cases are transferred here, but actually those are normal criminal case and now sub judice and pending at the magistrate court, and the magistrate had no power to transfer it to the tribunal. Even the tribunal did not order to transfer those cases here. Where there is no case, there cannot be arrest warrant. There is no file, no FIR, so this arrest warrant is absolutely illegal.
এফআইআর এর ভিত্তিতে তাহলে আজকে ওয়ারেন্ট ইস্যু করা যেত, সেটা না থাকার কারণে ট্রাইব্যুনালের এই গ্রেফতারি পরোয়ানা এটা সম্পূর্ণ অবৈধ এবং সেটা ঘোরার আগে গাড়ি জুড়ে দেওয়ার মতো।
Later, the Jamaat leaders were sent back to jail. Meanwhile, the entire situation takes a new turn and the first public hearing of the tribunal became questionable as country's top criminal lawyer, the chief prosecutor of the Bangabandhu murder case and the ongoing BDR mutiny case, Advocate Anisul Haq said the arrest warrant has been issued against the Jamaat leaders violating the Crime Tribunals Act. He said there is no legal basis of issuing such an warrant right now because the Section 11, subsection 5 of the Tribunal Act clearly says that arrest of warrant can be issued only after framing the charges.
A International Crimes Tribunal,
if the tribunals wants to arrest them, then they have to execute that as per the Section 11 and subsection 5 of the Tribunal Act. The Section 11 subsection 5 clearly says that warrant can be issued after framing the charges only. Prior to charge frame, there is no scope of issuing arrest warrant.
11(5) ধারার মধ্যে পরিষ্কার করে বলা আছে চার্জ ফ্রেমিং এর পরে আপনার এদের বিরুদ্ধে গ্রেফতারি পরোয়ানা জারি করা যাবে, এর আগে গ্রেফতারি পরোয়ানা জারি করা যাবে না।
He said no specific case has been filed against these detained Jamaat leaders yet. First a case should be filed, then the investigation will start, and later, if the tribunal became convinced with the probe report, then the tribunal will order to frame a charge sheet, and then it can issue a warrant of arrest. He said that there are some vivid irrelevances between the tribunal's act and the laws.
The warrant for appearance warrant dhara hoy.
I don't understand what's the implication of warrant of appearance. If it refers warrant of arrest, then it indicates a vivid irrelevance with the existing law.
তাহলেই এই আইনের সাথে এই রুলসের অসঙ্গতি হয়ে যায়.
Senior lawyer said he is not saying it for any personal interest, rather for the fair tribunal procedure.
এখন মানুষ যদি মনে করে যে আমাকে চিফ প্রসিকিউটর করে নাই বলেই আমার then I can say in public that I have refused it. I did not want to become because I have got an embargo. My mother does not want me to become the chief prosecutor, finished, of war crimes tribunal. So I said no. I was offered, I said no.
Advocate Anis said if the laws go in favor of the Jamaat leaders, then they have nothing to do. But the law should be allowed to go on its own way, he added.